Hi, David Erdos with poem 11 from the COVIDIAN Age. Leicester City 0, London what? A localised lockdown feels like camps, or the start of camps if I'm honest. As they strive to summon a dome over Leicester, Joe Orton's ghost boils through earth. That infamous son of this recently stricken city would have sneered and laughed darkly at the fate of his old place of birth. But watching it for us on the news chills such heat, making vapour, and I can smell the steam of souls rising and the taint of fear pushed through gas. It feels like an experiment made in some old horror feature, or no doubt a Stephen King novel with the sourced supernatural successfully primed for attack. Not that COVID came from space, or from the heat of hell, or warped heavens, even if the spell it has conjured feels necromantic at times, as we have no solution, no seal, so play with the streets between people, using somewhere regional for strange practice that will do what it can to close minds. Meanwhile, in Zone 1 and the corrupted caves around London, the pubs throb to open, filling the throats of the dry, who have cried out for release and sought oblivion through hand drowning, chugging the sea back inside them to douse doubt and sink sweetly without ever truly wondering why. All they want is return. Too many home goals prove distasteful, and now with one penalised city, those at the top of the league can run free. We can set a proper score for ourselves while other teams trail now behind us, and our dark, distant captains, in exchanging their shirts, bear the number of that Crowley-defined, famous beast. So where will be next? Liverpool? Because as they probe, they will need a supposedly working-class city, there to oil the wheels and mechanics of the economy's fat machine without choice. Or Manchester, perhaps, or Cardiff, or Glasgow. Not that Nicola Sturgeon's tartan mask would permit them. Would that we had her pluck and firm voice. They couldn't, I don't believe, try it here, unless they fled instead to their bunker, or perhaps Mogg's Cayman Island, or Boris's prized Mustique, where many mysteries lurk, mostly around Princess Margaret and John Binden's penis, big enough, so they tell us, to run any flag up to its peak. Such a flagpole stands now above the kind of camp Leicester fashions, speaking to me of a future in which those with a cold set new style, that will see the old without clothes and hustled fast to the ashtray, while the Aryan blonde performs press-ups and the truly dividing line runs for miles. It simply doesn't add up, nor does it balance. Across supposedly level earth, all's tectonic and the land and lie separate. Held by our homes, the cage becomes just more spacious, but it is still a cage. Kick against it. This is how pride compensates. For there will be many who push and press and play now against us. Hope and hate now play football, a game of course we can't witness. So as the days begin closing, claim untested air. Feel its weight. For what hangs heavy now in our mouths is none of the old, lost excitements, but the chance to breathe again beyond borders, the chance to live and learn a new taste. David Erdos, June the 30th, 2020.